Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's 9:10 in the morning. I'm currently in Houston, Texas by the Spring area. Just got off from work. Another day, another dollar in the food service paradise. Truck driver food service. I'm gonna share with you guys something because I'm sure somebody's gonna click on this and want to know about food service, truck driver. Something that I wish that I would have been told when I first started doing this type of work was, why didn't anyone tell me about electrolytes? Yes, electrolytes. They're very, very important. Because I remember working without electrolytes, I could go up to like stop 5, and then after stop 5, you think you feel tired, but it's not that you're feeling tired. It's just that you need electrolytes. Now, electrolytes is what creates the current, the electrical current between your cells. And that's where you get most of your energy, is from your cells in your body. Now, they're going to tell you this, management and other people that don't know better are going to tell you, oh, you need to drink more water. You need to keep yourself hydrated. You know, you hear that a lot. But realistically speaking, you don't need to drink water. Now, don't misinterpret what I'm saying. And I wish I knew this, because when you're doing this type of work, you sweat a lot. Like me, I have a problem. I sweat a lot. I've always been the type of person that just sweats a lot, and that's what wears me out. Even when I do my exercises, that's what wears me out. It's not so much the work, it's the sweating. That's one. Two, if you drink a lot of water, you're gonna pee a lot. And what happens when you pee a lot? You piss out your electrolytes that are in your body. Now, where does electrolytes come from? Salt. Now, that regular table salt, that's trash, because it's really sugar that's been bleached. It's the lowest porous quality of salt. Is practically fake salt. It's man-made salt or synthetic salt. So what you want to do is get yourself like a sea salt, like a Celtic salt, like a peak Himalayan salt. But something I really recommend is Flave City. You guys check it out. It's called Flave City electrolytes from Bobby Approved. Those have worked really great for me. That and coconut water. So I mix it with my coconut water. They got different flavors. You got to look what benefits you. Now, they have a tea flavor, but those have caffeine. I don't know if some of you guys are sensitive to caffeine, but if you like caffeine and you're good with caffeine, I highly recommend those. They give you a lot of energy with, of course, with the electrolytes. So I like Flave City. I mean, oh crap, anyways, I don't get paid by Bobby from Flave City, but it's just that it's worked very well because it has certain vitamins, and it has a good amount of sea salt in it. So if you're always drinking a lot of water, you're going to be pissing out all the salts out of your body, and that's what causes the electrical currents in your cells. See, I wish I would have known that, because they say that you're already at stop 5 like me, and you're experiencing, like, you think you're tired, you're like, oh, and then you feel heavy, you know. It's like, and you feel like you're quite not there yet, and you might be in denial at first, but then you're suddenly at that stop number 5, and it's taking you. By the time you get back in the truck, and you locked up the store, you turned in your paperwork, you look at your ELD, and you've been there almost an hour. Like, crap, but it didn't feel like an hour. That's because you're lacking electrolytes, like connectivity. Yeah, that's what they call connectivity, if I remember correctly. And I wish people would have told me that. And I'm telling you guys, a soda is not going to do it. You could drink a soda, it might help you for a stop and a half, but then you'll have a crash after that. So you need electrolytes, and get yourself a good electrolyte, like the one I just talked about. Flave City is one of them. There's other ones out there. I can't think of the name. Oh, not Energy, because there's one that there's kind of a copy of it. They sell it everywhere. That's trash. You don't want it because it has something called natural flavor, and that causes insulin resistance, and it has a lot of chemicals in it. I try to stick to the natural ones, but it's ENER/C, I think. Energy is the one that's that one works very well for me. I also use that one, but I'm using mostly Flip City right now. That's something I wish I would have been told. So when I start feeling like crap, like I'm losing my energy, like I'm dying, I got my 32-ounce coconut, which is 32.1, I think, coconut water. I buy at Costco, is the natural one. So you gotta be careful with these coconut water too, because some of them are laced with sugar, or they're really what are they really? They're really pineapple juice. They're not coconut juice. So I buy the real coconut juice, which is 100% organic, 100% coconut juice. And the ingredients just says coconut. That's it, coconut, no sugar, nothing. And what I do is I put 2 of the Flip City electrolyte mix in there, whatever flavor. Today I fruit punch. I got passion fruit also. Most of them come with lemon mixed to it, because lemon is a good electrolyte also. So I mix that sucker in there, and boy, does it knock it out. And I got more energy for at least 4 more stops. And if I start feeling like crap and down again, more electrolyte drink for me. I do drink some coffee. I drink coffee before I go to work. I'm not a big coffee person because of the caffeine. The caffeine does help. It mixes very well with no, I mix in my coffee real raw honey, which I get from a beekeeper. So that's what I do to keep my stamina and my energy going. So hopefully this information helps, because honestly, I don't know why no one ever told me about electrolytes. I worked with years on it without electrolytes. And, you start thinking you're slow, you're lazy, you weren't meant to do physical labor, but it's just electrolytes. Very important electrolytes. And make sure when you eat your dinner before you go to work, because I eat my dinner because I work the night shift, so I usually my schedule is from 6 in the afternoon until I'm done working, or if it comes in more late. So I eat my dinner. But if you're one of those that work early in the morning, you might consider, I don't know if you have breakfast or not, me is dinner, make sure you pour plenty of salt on your food. Like I said earlier in the video, I don't buy fake salt. That salt is selling in the grocery store, that's fake salt. You got to get real salt, like sea salt, Celtic salt, or Himalayan pink salt. Those are real salt. Get some real salt, all natural salt. And make sure you salt your food. I like to always eat 2 eggs. Some of you might need more eggs. Me, I noticed 2 does me pretty good. Always eat 2 eggs to take some good vitamins. Not that garbage they sell in the grocery store vitamin, but some real organic vitamins. You got to really look for them. They're usually more expensive, but they're worth it. So you got to take care of your body. Your body is a temple. The Bible says that our body is the temple of the Holy Spirit. So we got to take care of our bodies. If not, you can damage your body. You can get injured in this type of work. Another thing I really recommend is to find yourself a good chiropractor. And you might consider start exercising, believe it or not. Because after a while, this work does not become exercise anymore. Your body gets adapted to it. And for me, this type of work will give you inflammation, the constant movement, and something that I've been doing twice a week. I do 600 push-ups, and I do 50 every day. And I also do biceps. I do a little bit of weights, but I do mostly calisthenics. I don't have time to go to the gym. So something I really recommend. It's going to help you long term to preserve your body, reduce that inflammation and that body pain. Because I was at a point where, like, I couldn't, on my days off, I couldn't stand for too long. I would get stuck or even sitting down, I try to get back up, I'll get stuck, and my body would just start hurting. So what's helping me a lot is the push-ups, and sit-ups. They're your best friend. And hopefully that information helps, because I just wish people would have told me this, but nobody told me this. It's stuff that I have had to learn from veteran food service truck drivers, or just from personal experience. Electrolytes and push-ups. That's my main message. And stay away from the fake salt. And it's not about drinking a lot of water. It's electrolytes. And you try to avoid drinking too much fluid realistically, because you're gonna piss out your electrolytes or your salts in your body. So that's my my advice. And also, make sure you have your appropriate equipment with you when you're doing this type of work, like pins, boots, steel-toe boots, or composite boots. Forget this wearing tennis shoes. And they say you work at a company where it's relaxed and you get away. No, forget that. You're gonna end up getting severely hurt one day. It's not worth it. Dress comfortable too. A raincoat is very important. A raincoat, gloves, very important. Tape. Make sure you always have some tape on you. Pins. And if you work for a food service company, your hand truck has tires. Make sure you carry yourself. Make sure you carry yourself with you an air pump. And if you can, some extra tires. But that is my advice. Some clipboards too. Make sure you have some clipboards. Always keep markers, pins, clipboards, gloves, tape, duct tape. Trust me, guys. Keep some load straps in your bag if you're the type of driver that kind of goes far. I got myself out of some situations where I got stuck in the mud and the load straps got me out. You'll be surprised, guys. It's better to have than not to have it. Rocks too. Oh, listen to this. I learned this from a veteran food service truck driver. If your company does not provide door stoppers, sometimes pieces of metal fall off of the pallets. Those pieces of pieces of wood could be used as door stoppers. Rocks. I have a lot of rocks in the truck, and you'd be surprised if there's certain type of shape of rocks you can use it in certain types of doors. And I'm not against door stoppers, but they don't always work with certain doors. So it's good to keep rocks and pieces of metal that fall off of wood that fall off of the pallets. Good morning, Jane444. Hi, Anthony. I sat in the hot tub and sauna at my local gym because my work is hard on my body too, not as hard as food service though. Jenny H, you most likely need electrolytes. They make a world of difference. Electrolytes. Check out Flake City from Bobby. I don't work for him, but I buy them on Amazon. I've never tried buying them directly from his website, but they make a world of difference and they taste good. You put it in your coconut water or water too, but mostly I put it in coconut water. You might want to consider doing some burpees or a female push-up. Trust me, it makes a world of a difference. And changing your diet, start eating clean, not just for you, but in general. I've changed my diet completely. I'm eating clean as possible. You know, I don't mind spending a little extra money on organic food, clean food, because honestly, long term, I'd rather spend more money on food than on medical bills and medicine that I don't want to take. I'm no good with medicine. Medicine does me. I always have real bad side effects with all medicine in general. I just can't do it. I don't want to live that way. I'm sorry. I've told the Lord the day that I die, I just want to lay down and close my eyes. That's it. I don't want to die because I don't know. Only God knows the future, but I'm just saying. Oh, I'm making an announcement for the people that are still watching. I'm gonna make a video. I know the cure for eczema. Doctors lying to you and telling you that it's genetic, there's no cure for it. Not true. I'm planning to make a video. I'm gonna risk video getting taken down for medical misinformation because I know that's what they're gonna do. So, but I want to help people. I want to get back to my roots of helping people. Something that I don't do, and I need to start doing it again. So, eggs. If you're doing physical labor, eggs. You gotta eat eggs every day. Eat eggs every day. Eggs. I eat 2 a day. 2 every day. Eggs. Very important. Has all the vitamins. Is the poor man's vitamins. 2 eggs, including the yolk and the white, because the yolk is where all the vitamins are at, and the white is where the protein is at. So you need eggs. You gotta eat eggs. I don't care how you eat them, just eat them. Salt and eggs and meat. Meat is very important. Meat. So take the information how you want it, but I'm just telling you what works for me. Just wish people would have told me this, man, years ago. So check this out, guys. I'm on my way home. Hopefully the information helps somebody. Hopefully somebody's watching this. Make sure you guys hit the like button, share the live stream, and let me know. My email address is in the description. Let me know if this information helps you at all. Let me know after you implement this information in your life. You know what I mean? Yep. Oh man, so I'm on my way, Hermosa. I'm on my way. I'm telling my wife that I'm on my way. And something that I made an investment as well at my job, because I'm in that trailer. Guys, you might want to consider this, ladies and gentlemen. Something that I don't know. I wish I got AirPods. Don't get me wrong. I got AirPods, but you know, you get tired of wearing your AirPods, and it's not the same, to be honest with you guys. But honestly, I would suggest investing. I bought myself a JBL speaker. They come with 2 built-in subs, a tweeter, and a speaker. But don't get a cheap speaker, because the JBL, they're waterproof, and they can take a beating, and you can maintenance them. There's videos on here how to maintenance the speaker, and just gotta make sure you charge. And something that I've learned is don't trust the app that says, oh, it's 100% charged. There's a light in the middle until the light completely shuts off while you're charging, and then it's fully charged. But it'll make it through the whole shift. You just gotta make sure you turn it off between stops. But man, I'll be bumping my music while I'm loading the trailer, and then sometimes I listen to my sermons while I'm loading the truck. And honestly, it motivates me to work a little harder, and it motivates me to know that I'm sleepy and tired. It helps me forget that. It really helps me forget that I'm tired and sleepy. So that's one thing, a speaker. Don't be stingy on yourself. Speaker, some high quality food, and you'll be fine in this industry. That's all you really need. And a good backpack too. Get yourself a decent backpack. So you need a beanie, you know. And yeah, I don't know what else to say, guys. A raincoat is very important. A raincoat. Always carry extra socks, and don't wear your boots inside the car when you go home. I did that at a previous job I had, my work boots, and it tore up my car's interior. I have some cheap $10 shoes that I bought at Aldi's, and I put them on my way to work and on my way home. And I put my boots on when I get to the yard, and I leave my boots outside. If it's nice and sunny, I leave them outside to dry, air dry. What else, guys? I don't know what else to tell you. You gotta do what works for you. Any questions, comments, I would highly appreciate that. Even though I only got 4 people watching, so I'm here on my way home. I live in Conroe, Texas. I do food service for a living. I plan to stay in as long as I can. And I do this for my family. Because, you know, it's hard to find a good paying job. And food service provides, I don't want to say a livable wage, because with the current cost of living and all the inflation, it's just like, it just has me in the middle. You can say, yeah, just, even though, I mean, I looked up the statistics online. I mean, compared to what I grossed last year, I mean, not many people in this country gross that much. Like, true case, my friend works for Boeing, and he's one of the top people that designs the airplanes. I mean, he works on top secret government projects. He can't even tell me about them, but I can tell you he works for Boeing. He's gone to school. He has so many degrees. I've known him I've known him for close to like 30 years. So he's a good friend of mine. He grossed, I think he said he grossed close to 160. Close to, might have been 148, I think he said, or 160. And to think that I'm not too far behind him. Now he has a union, so that helps a lot. But I mean, for being non-union and not having all the degrees that he has, I'm not doing too bad. I'm not doing too bad. I do know a guy. I know a guy right now. He hauls nitrogen across the country, so he's never home. He told me he grossed 168 last year. I mean, that's what he says. I'm just going by what he says. I don't know how true it is. But compared to him, I go home every day. I mean, I was 120 last year, but I go home every day. He doesn't go home. So, I mean, I don't want to tell you guys. I mean, to each his own. So, I wish each and one of you, in whatever field you work in, I wish you prosperity. I wish you well in life. I hope you do well in life. Because it's not easy. Life is not easy in this country. And it's only going to get more difficult as time progresses. There are going to be good times ahead of us. But at the same time, you're always going to have that opposite force trying to implicate our lives and ruin our lives. Because in this country, there's a philosophy. It's all about control. It's not about making your life better or progressing for the better for humanity. It's just control. Like, I'll give you an example. Technology that we so-called have in this country, or in the world, actually in the whole world, it's just in the whole world, but in this nation, in the world, it's all a big scam. We're not really, all the technology have introduced into the market is just to control you long term. It's all about control and to bring bigger profits in their pocket. Example, true, like true in case, like the medical industry, they haven't really progressed in anything. It's all about control this, control that. You know, you got an illness, they just control it. They don't give you the ability to be healed and be free, because it's all about control. Technology is just to control you. It's really not, because if you really compare, for example, the 1930s versus 2025, if you really look at it, nothing has really changed. Yeah, the cars look different, maybe the roads look different, the light bulbs are different, but everything is just pretty much the same. It's all about control. Control this, control that. Because if they really wanted to, for the better of humanity, we wouldn't have dying of cancer. We wouldn't have people, you know what I mean, having eczema. Things are just getting worse. We all wouldn't be overweight or obese. Matter of fact, people have better health back then, believe it or not. I mean, our lifespans have shrunken. I mean, I don't know, guys. It's just something to think about. I mean, but I don't have to convince you. Just look outside. And example, they had electric vehicles back then. Now they're trying to get us to go back to electric vehicles. Look at the light rail in some of your cities. It was this. They had light rails back then. Nothing has changed. By now, we should have. By now, honestly, we should have more advanced aerospace. We're gonna say, well, we got the best weapons, we have the best military. Yeah, of course they're gonna, you know what I mean, that they're gonna invest in, you know what I mean, that man is gonna invest in that because there's money to make in that, and there's interest in that, you know what I mean. There's always gonna, but I'm talking about in general. True, we should have had a cure for many things. They do have them, they just don't release them. What's up, Al Cortez 173? Good morning. It's beyond that. By now, we shouldn't even be traveling in on these roads. We should at least have flying cars by now. Or, you know, having a flying car should be for, like, the working poor or the poverty-stricken people and have their flying vehicles. We have a lot of people living in poverty. By now, we should have had, instead of flying in an airplane, we should be able to teleport from point A to point B. I mean, I can tell you a lot of things, guys. Like, why are we still burying trash in the ground in these landfills? Nothing has progressed. Realistically, nothing has progressed. We're still making houses out of wood. We should have had already materials far superior. Matter of fact, the ancient world had, look at the Monolithic, what do they call it, Monolithic ruins. How did they get? But I mean, I'm not going to get into that, but I mean, we should have had free electricity. The ancient world had free electricity. But I mean, I don't know, guys. I don't know. Just think how much thinner people were in the past, too. Our food is causing obese people now, yeah. Now, they're not eating no different. They used to eat more than us, but they ate clean. I know a guy, I don't know if I should consider him a friend realistically, but I mean, he's a well-meaning guy. He's very intelligent, and he's arguing with me that all these chemicals, all these ingredients not found in nature, they're actually not bad for your health. That they're healthy, and he listens to these people because they got degrees. I have encountered his because I already know him. Is only what he says. He thinks he knows everything, and because these people, I follow a couple of like Dr. Berg and then Dr. Jason Fong. He's an award-winning scientist and doctor. I mean, I listen to some of these guys, and there's another doctor I listen to. He actually has a degree. He's actually debated other doctors, other medical doctors. Very intelligent man. And I haven't sent him videos of those people. Why? What's the point? It's like, but it's just we haven't progressed yet. I'm telling you guys, what would this country look like if we didn't have such bad people in charge with nefarious motives? If we didn't have the New World Order, the Illuminati, and all these people running our country, and the Zionists running this country, the Bilderbergs, I mean, you name it. I mean, if we didn't have these people running our country, what would it look like today? Oh, man. It wouldn't be the same place. I'll tell you that right now. It would not be the same place today because it's all about profit, and it's not capitalism. It's called crony capitalism. This isn't a capitalist. Like back in the 80s, there was a gentleman that actually invented a car that ran on water, and he was doing a lot of presentations. He was showing up to a lot of conventions, and I mean, I saw a little bit of his life. I mean, he was ready to go before the media in the 80s and prove to the world his discovery and his scientific breakthrough. Poor guy didn't even get a chance to go before the media. They found him dead, murdered. So I mean, it's all about control. They're not gonna allow technology is gonna give you freedom from the rat race And if it doesn't make the money, or it doesn't allow them to control your life, forget it. It's not going to happen. It's getting to a point where they want to tell you how to think. So, I mean, case in point, I just saw a report that starting in 2026, well, I suspect it's before that, and their goal is to have it fully implemented by 2028, 2030, where like you're not going to really own your vehicle anymore. It's all going to be on a subscription base. So, I mean, again, it's all about control, and they're trying to figure out how to control you even more. Own nothing and be happy. You guys heard of that? Yeah, it's all part of that. I'm telling you right now. Just so gotta think outside the box. But you know what? One day God is gonna kick all their asses. I'm sorry for speaking like that, but it's true. Like I was just listening to a false prophet. They were the non-Christian people were criticizing him because he's a pastor telling his congregation that if they sell their houses, they give him all his gold, they give him gold, they give him silver, stocks, land. And he starts saying, well, in the Old Testament, in the book of Acts, all the believers sold their property and threw it before the apostles' feet. And that if you do any of what he just said, you're gonna become multi-millionaires. And honestly, I've been asking the Lord, please do something. It's out of control. It's not just the non-believers, it's the so-called believers too. It's bad, I'm telling you guys. And that's control. That's a false prophet that manipulates the people to control, to give their wealth over to him. I'm sure he doesn't work. And I'm gonna tell you something. Any pastor, that so-called pastor, bishop, apostle, false prophet that steals and fleeces the people, 9 out of 10 times a person like that is sexually immoral. And don't be surprised, some of these are pedophiles. And it's just I don't know, guys. Not only that, but there's just like no love in the people anymore, especially even in the church. It's just there's no more love in people. There's more compassion. Everybody's trying to murder other people. I don't know, guys. I've been praying to the Lord to please do something, intervene in the churches, because it's out of control. There's so much heresy, so much hypocrisy, so much false doctrines. It's like they're not following the scriptures, what the scripture teaches. Like you just can't leave certain parts of the Bible just because it benefits you or your belief system. No, forget it. We got to get Bible right. And that's the world that we live in today. I mean, I'm just shocked. We live in a sinful world, and we got to try to do our best. We're in the world, but we're not of the world. And lately, I'm just trying to get right with God. So that's just my goal right now in life. So, anyways, guys, that's how I see the world. So something I started doing, hold on, when did I start? I want to say I started Monday, possibly. Was it Monday? I have to look at my notes. But I've always had an issue with my biceps. It doesn't matter, like when I used to really do a lot of it's been a while since I started doing my biceps. I was only doing push-ups, but back in the days I used to do a lot. I used to do a lot of biceps. So I remember I used to do between 45 pounds and 50-pound dumbbells on each arm, but the strength was there, but my arms, for some reason, they don't grow. They don't grow. So I started thinking, I've been doing push-ups. I try to do push-ups every day except for one day out of the week. And I've seen a difference in my chest. So I looked up videos to see if there's people doing biceps every day. So apparently there's people that say if you do them for 30 days every day, and I'm talking about like a set. When I started doing a set every day, so I want to see if finally, if my bicep grows. There's a guy that shows the 30-day after 30 days, and wow, man, some of these guys have made some pretty good bulgy biceps. Not just in my situation, you know, they do get hard, but they do get strong, but they don't grow. So I'm like, I'm gonna try it, see if I can get a good like a fist type ball. So far I'm in it like already I want to say 5 days. I have to look at my notes. So 30 days. I hope it works. I don't understand why a random truck parked on your property. It seemed like you didn't care to find out who was it or have it removed. I'm giving them a chance to move it, but I'll keep you guys updated on that. Oh, when did I tell you that? Yeah, you have a pretty good memory. When did I tell you that? Was it on a live stream? I don't remember when I said that. But I'm just trying to be neighborly, because I don't know, maybe it's one of the neighbors. Man, I've had people abandon dogs. Oh, you don't know how many dogs I've had on my property. I just feel bad, and I got in trouble for the last dog that was there because I started feeding it. And apparently, they have a law here in Montgomery County. I don't remember if it's more than 7 days or 9 days if the dog is on your property. It's considered legally yours, which is stupid. But check this out. When they gave me the tickets and I had to go to court, so what I did, I put the dogs in my car and I took them to the pound, and they were chipped. And the stupid what do you call those people? The drive around picking up animals? I can't remember what they're called right now. I'm so tired. Why don't they carry that same? It's like a gun. They put it right here on the dog's neck, and like they rub it up and down there on the animal to see if it has a chip. So what I don't understand is why can't they carry that same? Oh, animal control. There we go. Why can't they carry that same gun? It's not a pistol gun, but it's like a scanner gun. Why can't they just carry that and scan the animal? No, instead she gave me a bad attitude. She was calling to see if the sheriff department come, because I told her to get the hell off my property, and she wouldn't get off my property. And honestly, that really got me upset that she didn't get off my property. So get the hell off my property, man. Why you coming harassing me? We receive complaints because those dogs, sometimes they will run off and go out on the neighbor's property, but it wasn't my problem. So when I took them to the pound, the 2 dogs, they were chipped. Turns out it was the neighbor's dogs. Oh man. And then you know what? I still had to pay the fine. The district attorney would not drop the charges. I tried to get a letter from the pound. They wouldn't give me a letter, but I told her, look, this is what happened. It turns out to be the neighbor's dog. And I showed her the recording where the lady at the pound said that, and nope, didn't matter. I still had to pay the fine. I got so angry and upset. I don't understand why animal control can't just carry, to scan the animals to see if they belong to anyone. It's just so stupid. So I've had dogs abandoned at my property. Vehicles, boxes, furniture, you name it. Seems rude if a neighbor just parked there without telling you. Yeah, I'll keep you updated. I kind of forgot about that right now. Anyways, I'm on my way to my casa. But guys, I'm so excited, but I'm starting to feel something in my arm. I don't know. I'm hoping it grows. See that? You see that how it's kind of flat? If it's always been like that. But I bought some more weights, which I'm planning to do a video on the review on that. So I'm already putting more resistance. But so when I wake up from my sleep, before I go to work, I do my 50 push-ups and I do 12 reps. I'm using it's called my coworker told me it's called the lazy bar. So I have about I'm gonna have about 55 pounds on that. So I'm gonna do 12 reps. I was doing 3 sets, but I'm thinking it's almost a full workout. You start to feel a little tight. Now, according to the workout videos here on YouTube, I'm supposed to do it for 30 days straight. So wish me well, guys. Yesterday I was so tired. Wednesday, oh man, I struggled to do my 50 push-ups. I felt so weak, and I even struggled to do my 12 reps. I didn't want to do it, but I did it anyways, because I'm hoping eventually I have a fist ball right here on each arm. So that's my goal. And then my other goal is gonna be I don't know if they got a personal leave at my job. I gotta figure something out. I wanted enough time to do a really long fast this time. So I'm gonna schedule, I'm saving up for 3 weeks worth of PTO, and then I'm gonna schedule 3 weeks off. That's my goal, because I want to go somewhere and I want to fast minimum 10 days so I could lose a lot of weight. I've lost 67 pounds, and now I want to gain muscles on my arms. Any tips for beginners and straight to push-ups, man? Don't underestimate push-ups. Start doing push-ups. What you're gonna need to do though is you're gonna have to go to your dollar store and get yourself a notebook pad, a couple of pins. An example, let's say you start Monday. You put Monday. Well, I don't know what date Monday. I know it's the 23rd. So you put March 23rd, 2026, and you put Monday. You put push-ups. If you could only do 10, because I remember when I first started doing my push-ups years ago, a few years back, I could barely do 11. My second set, I could barely do 3 or 4 or 5. That's fine. Wait 2 days, you're gonna be super sore. Wait 2 days, do them again. If you can only do 9, I remember that's how it was for me. That's fine, 9. Second set, you only do 4, that's fine. Try to do a third set. If you can only do 4, perfect. It doesn't matter, write it down. It took me about a year, man. I remember it took me about 6 months to even get to be able to do 30 in one set. Ooh. Don't give up. Push-ups. Don't underestimate the push-ups. And the dumbbells that I got, they're standard. That means that I could put more weight on it or take off weights on it. Man, I got those at clearance at a sports academy. They were in a section where nobody wanted to buy them. It was the last box. I took it home. I don't remember how much I got it back then. To this day, I still use it. So that's what I recommend. My gym is free. It's portable. All you need is a flat surface. Push-ups. I'm telling you, don't underestimate push-ups. I'm up to 600 now. 600. It took me almost a year to make it up to 100. I'm not talking about that I do 100 all in one shot. I do it in sets. Like my routine is Mondays and Thursdays. I do 80. Then I do my sit-ups in between to get a rest. And then I go out and my second set is 60. So then I do another type of sit-ups, which gives me a little rest. Then I go back and I do 80. Then I do my other sets. I might go brush my teeth because I'm getting ready. I might shave. You know what I mean? And I do 60. Then another 80. Then another 60. Another 80. Another 60. So I do 4 80s and 60s in between. And my last set is 40 to make it to 600. That's my routine. I mean, I'm not buff. I'm not ripped either. But I feel good and I feel confident. Because when you start doing push-ups, and I've been doing them for a while, push-ups builds confidence, I notice. You know, it might take you about a year to really start seeing a lot of improvement in push-ups, because you always got to do more. But it's going to build your confidence. And whatever you do, don't listen to your mind, because your mind's going to play tricks like, oh, why are you doing them? You're wasting your time. It's not the same as doing bench press. I mean, if you can afford a bench press and you have the room for it, I don't have the room for it, go for it. But I'll stick to my push-ups. You see my arms? My forearms is the only part that I have definition. Push-ups is the poor man's workout. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, 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 I'm almost home. You know what? I've already seen like 3 abandoned properties by my house. I've always wondered, like, is there a way to buy them? Who do I ask? Yep, I've always wondered, who the heck do I ask? Man. See what happens. Well, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. I enjoyed to do them. I wish I could do them more often. One of these days, I want to do a live stream where I'm just walking in the street. I'll talk about, like, inside a Conroe, just walking around and talking to people, man. I want to do a live stream like that one of these days. Park my car and just walk somewhere. I haven't done that in a long time. I enjoy walking. I like walking. Thoughts on Cesar Chavez? Yeah, he was today he'd be considered a right-wing extremist. He was against open borders, illegal immigration, workers' rights, unionizing. What's wrong with that? He was a working man. Besides that, I don't know much about him, but I do know the way the world's going today, the way our fake news be portraying people. He would be considered today. He would be considered in today's age a right-wing extremist. He'd be almost MAGA if you really think about it. It is a state holiday in Texas. Is it a state holiday in Texas like in California? I don't know if it is, to be honest with you. I really don't know. I really don't know, I'll be honest with you. I didn't even know there was such a holiday. I tell you one thing, my job doesn't pay you for it. Oh, man. I think Cesar Chavez today be considered a racist. He hates his people. But besides that, I don't know nothing about him. So I apologize if I got it all wrong. But I just know he was against illegal immigration, employees' rights, unionizing, which we still need a lot of employee rights. I know some people have been brainwashed to be anti-union and all that. Yeah, I know some of the unions, they've used the union dues, you know, to support the Democrat Party, which honestly has been a really bad mistake. Because I mean, think about it, the Democrats gave us NAFTA. Bill Clinton brought China into the World Trade Commission or something like that. So I mean, they've really backstabbed the working man, the blue collar man, by outsourcing our jobs and bringing in cheap China-made goods. And not only that, open borders. I mean, that's been detrimental to the middle class, open borders. So I mean, well, what do I know? Both parties have been bad in general, but the Democrats, they backstab you straight out because they sit there and lie to you. Oreo, come on, mama, get on. There we go. My kitty does this to me every day. She runs like crazy to greet me. So her name is Oreo cookies. Okay. Okay, I don't know why she bites. She always bites my face. Always nibbles on my face. I don't know. Kitty, Oreo. Listen to that. She's purling too. Yeah. She doesn't grow either. She does not grow at all. Just little Okay. Okay. I think my wife is sleeping. And people to be stealing and lying. I can't stand people like that. Can't stand people like that. People to be stealing, man. It's just, I've had people steal from me. I wish I could sit here and tell you. Some of you guys wouldn't believe it, but I've had people steal from me. Large amounts of money, but I mean really large amounts of money. I've had people steal my property before. I've had people lie on me. I've had people talk bad about me behind my back. I've had people try to hurt me, but God has always been there for me and protect me. So we live in an evil, sinful world. And people say, all dogs go to heaven. Yeah, right. Oh, man. I'm finally home. Johnny Jr. Johnny Jr. There goes Johnny Jr. There goes the neighbors jogging. See, that's what I want to do. I want to go for a walk. Luna. Luna's pregnant. Billy. There goes Oreo cookies. Billy. Oh, Billy wants something. Billy. Chiona. Where the heck is Chiona at? Oh, there she comes. See? I don't know why she likes to go to into the other property. What the heck is she doing over there? Chiona, what are you doing over there? I don't get it. What the heck is she? Where's Tigrito and Panda? Anyways, guys, I'm gone. Sayonara. Jesus loves you. Keep me in prayer. What's in your mouth? Do you have a rat in your mouth? Is that a rat in your mouth? What is that? Chiona, what the heck? And you let it free. Ah, jeez, I don't want that here. What the heck is in there? What is that in your mouth? The heck is in your mouth? Chiona. What is in your mouth, Chiona? You better kill it. What? Man, you keep letting it free. What is that? Chiona, you better kill it. Or is it a rat? I think she got a mouse. Oh, it escaped. Don't tell me it escaped. Oh, jeez. That's all I needed. You know, I'm not going to worry about it. Alright, guys. I am gone. Hasta la vista, baby.